What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadski and I am back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And in today's video, we are going to be discussing the abilities of the brand new global first Clash Doflamingo V2. So this is a brand new raid boss that will be coming to One Piece Treasure Cruise Global before anywhere else. So the Korean version or the Japanese version do not have this raid on their versions yet. So this is going to be the first time we're going to be getting this raid, so we have no idea what we're going to be expecting in this raid. It could be completely left field, could have some crazy abilities, so we don't even know what the hell is going to even happen yet. However, this will be arriving literally right after the Blitz battle ends, and when the Blitz battle ends, it will be available for 3 days after it. So you have 3 days in order to farm this character. I highly suggest to farm this on the first day of release, as 3x skill up will still be available during this period. And in this video, we are going to be overviewing the abilities of this character. As of me recording this right now, we don't have the statistics or the cooldowns of this character, but we know exactly what his captain ability and his special ability are overall. So hopefully you guys do go on to enjoy this video, and if you guys do enjoy it, make sure to smack the like button down below. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So I'd like to present to you guys the brand new Clash Doflamingo character. This Doflamingo character is an int driven cerebral type character, and as I said before, we don't actually know his statistics at this current point in time, but if I had to guess, he's gonna have some pretty crazy statistics. So let's go ahead and get straight into his captain ability, which states it gives 3x attack for driven and cerebral units if your health is below 50% at the start of the turn, and if you're above that threshold, then you are only getting 1.5x attack. This is a very solid captain ability, especially for cerebral. So if you guys do not have a very good cerebral captain, this is going to be your best bet. Obviously, cerebral, the way they work, they do usually have pretty low HP, they play at low health, so this is going to be a pretty good captain ability, free to play wise, for cerebral type teams. His special ability though is where things get crazy, okay? So his special ability will go ahead and shuffle non-matching orbs, including block orbs. So I really like this. I like the fact that it shuffles the non-matching, and it just shuffles not shuffling randomly. When it shuffles randomly, it is definitely a lackluster ability, because you could have 3 or 4 matching orbs, and if you'd use his ability, you could lose all those matching orbs. So I like the fact that it shuffles only non-matching orbs, but it also gets rid of block orbs as well. Like, that's insane. That is so powerful to have. Then he will also lock your orbs for 1 turn, and if your captain is either driven or cerebral, extend the duration of attack and orb boosts by 2 turns. So if you guys are familiar with 6-star Kuzan and 6+ Kuzan, he is the only character in the game, if I'm not mistaken, that will go ahead and extend the duration of attack and orb buffs. Now, Kuzan only does it for 1 turn, so any boost that you activate, let's say you activate a 2-turn type boost, when you activate Kuzan's special ability, it will then become a 3-turn boost. So a 2-turn to a 3-turn, or a 3-turn to a 4-turn. Either way, it's a great ability, because it allows you to take 2-turn type boosters, become a 3-turn type booster, and you can take it between rooms, which is extremely powerful. It goes over preemptive attacks. Now, the fact that Doflamingo will make attack and orb buffs be extended by 2 turns is insane, because now you can take extremely powerful 2x or 2.25 or whatever you want. You take massive boosts that are only for 1 turn, but then you make it 3 turns, so then you can then further on take it over to the following room through a preemptive attack. So overall, this character is pretty bonkers. I wouldn't say he is a must max character. He is really nice to have, but I don't see a lot of like really early game players or mid-tier players really using this character that much. Honestly, the way that this guy's going to work is you really need to have a pretty solid team to begin with. This character, farming this character and maxing him, is not going to allow you to have a high tier driven or a high tier cerebral team with him alone. This is just a support unit for driven and cerebral teams. So if you guys already have a really powerful driven team, or if you already have a very powerful cerebral team, this character is only going to help you that much more. Although there is a couple of downsides to this character. The biggest downside is the fact that he is Doflamingo, and this means that you cannot run any other copy of Doflamingo in the same team as this character. So you can't go ahead and bring a 6-star Doflamingo to give you a 2x orb boost, and then bring this guy to go ahead and extend it to become a 3-turn, 2x orb boost. Unfortunately, you know, the way that it works, it's really unfortunate. So, it is going to be interesting how people are going to use this character. I do think that this will better fit the meta of Japan right now. Currently on Global, Cerebral and Driven teams are pretty bad. We already, you know, kind of established that. Driven and Cerebral are pretty bad on Global right now. The best Driven teams that people can come up with on Global are, you know, still the version 1 Fujitora. He's still probably the best Driven captain, or maybe a Kainu. I guess there are, you know, cases for a Kainu. I guess when Judge comes out, he'll be kind of good for Judge teams, I guess, because you can make Judge a 3-turn, 2x orb boost. So yeah, there are definite ways that you could utilize this character. But Global on right now, they kind of struggle to use this character effectively. For Cerebral teams, I guess that might be a little bit easier, especially now that we just got 6+ Law available in the Sugo Fest, so you guys can go ahead and get the Cerebral captain of 6+ Law, and 6+ Law is a 2.25 orb booster for 1 turn. You can make this orb boost go to a 3-turn, 2.25 orb boost with this Doflamingo. So there are like a couple of different ways you could use this character on Global, but as I said, this character much better will fit into the meta of the Japanese version of the game, as Driven and Cerebral are some of the best classes over on Japan with their V2 Dofi teams. Obviously, you can't run this guy on a V2 Dofi team with your captain, but you can still run him with someone else as your captain, and then have a friend V2 Dofi, which still will work pretty effectively. And also with the Cerebral will probably get a better boost out of this, because Cerebral rarely use their the 6-star Doflamingo anymore. Cerebral can still utilize the V2 Dofi, but I think that you know, this character really does help out some JP Cerebral teams a lot more often than not, because you can go ahead and use, as I said, 6+ Law for a 2.25 orb boost. You can have the new 6-star Crocodile, who is a 6+ Crocodile, who gives a 2x type boost. So you can make both of those a 3-turn boost. Like, that is so powerful. It's crazy. So I think that this guy might have some usages here and there, but overall, I am a little bit disappointed overall at what he does. I would have hoped that he was more of a unit that you can rely on to build your teams around. Kind of similar how, you know, when version 1 Raid Doflamingo first came out. When he first came out, he was making so many teams that much more powerful, but this guy, he really doesn't do that. You know, he's definitely a little bit weaker. As I said before, he's definitely a more of an end game team sort of unit. I don't think too many people in the low end or the mid tier of the game are going to be utilizing this character all that much, and honestly, people that are at the low or mid tier of the game are going to struggle to probably farm this character to begin with. As we know, at this point, he is a 40 and 60 stamina dungeon, and they do state that the new 6-star Legend Lucy is going to help you against the fight. So once we get the full information on the actual raid itself, I'll be making a video when this comes out. I'll probably be streaming the event when this actual raid boss drops, even though we will be streaming the Blitz battle for a very long time. So anyways, I'm going to end the video here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to smack the like button down below, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.